Let's read it together. From Michael Silver. Thread. On Wednesday, Packers coach Matt LaFleur said he holds no ill will toward 49ers coach Kyle Shanahan, his longtime colleague and friend, in the wake of the Niners' offseason pursuit of Aaron Rodgers. Shanahan also downplayed any tension. The two teams play Sunday night. 2. But the Rodgers situation caused a lot of drama between LaFleur, Shanahan, and their mutual friends and coaching colleagues last spring. And one story in particular, which took place on the first night of the draft, underscores that strain. 3 minutes before the start of the 3 minutes. No, sorry. 3 minutes before the start of the 2021 draft, 49ers offensive coordinator Mike McDaniel was having a FaceTime conversation in his office with two former SF assistants, Robert Saleh and Mike LaFleur, Matt's younger brother, who were brought in together in Florham Park, New Jersey. Hey, my guy, how you doing?
I'm sorry I'm late.
It's all good. It's all good. We're going through Mike Silver's report. Have you seen it?
I did. I read that earlier today, actually.
Okay, I'm reading it for the people, and then you'll react, and then I'll react to your reaction. There'll be a chain reaction of reactions.
Reactions. Got it.
Okay, sounds good. McDaniel's office door was open and some other Niners coaches walked into the room. Playful banter was exchanged by both sides. Then Shanahan entered McDaniel's office and joined the conversation. Dun, dun, dun. A couple of hours earlier, the NFL world had been rocked by reports of Aaron Rodgers' desire to leave Green Bay and a report that the Niners had called the Packers, Shanahan, to LaFleur to inquire about a trade. Now the Niners were getting ready to pick a QB third overall. The Jets, with the number 2 QB, with the number 2 pick, were expected to take Zach Wilson. Shanahan joked to Saleh and Mike LaFleur, I hope you guys don't take a different quarterback and cross us up. We haven't looked hard enough at Wilson. What do you mean? You've already got your quarterback, Mike LaFleur replied to Shanahan. Aaron Rodgers. Shanahan tried to brush it off as a joke, saying, hey, tell your brother to call me back. He hasn't returned my calls. LaFleur's response, can you blame him? At that point, according to several people familiar with the call, Shanahan got visibly upset and hastily left the room. I love how descriptive Michael Silver is. In his eyes, he had merely done due diligence on behalf of his franchise, but it was clear to all that Matt LaFleur viewed it differently. The fact that Rodgers and Niners GM John Lynch share an agent, David Dunn, contributed to the perception that there had been a coordinated effort to get Rodgers from the Packers to the Niners. Ooh, that is a key piece of information. And to Mike LaFleur, blood is clearly thicker than water. As Sunday night's game approaches, it's heartening that Matt LaFleur and Shanahan are publicly downplaying any tension. They're both accomplished coaches and have a lot of history, and the NFL is a stressful business, and Rodgers, for now, remains property of the Packers. What do you think?
I question why this is even happening right now. Like, why is this a discussion? Why is Mike Silver leaking this right now in front of the game? And I mean,
thank you, though, Mike. This is great. I love it. It's fantastic.
Mike Silver's plugged in, though. Mike Silver's plugged in, though. So, I mean, I'm sure he's not pulling this out of nowhere, almost like in the same way that, we spent a lot of time where almost Schefter talked about, I'm the person who was starting this. I didn't really hear anything, all those other things. It's just, this coming out now is really good for, I guess, business when it comes to the clicks and all that stuff. But, I would imagine this. I would imagine that he is a little upset at LaFleur for not answering the call, at least. Like, it's one thing to deny, right? But if you call somebody and they don't answer you and you have a expectation of what your relationship has been. So I'm guessing it's more about that than anything. Like, I don't know if people are taking it as he was upset about not getting Rodgers, but it was more about, I think, just the level of respect between the two. And I think that that's kind of what Kyle Shanahan's a little upset about.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. It's just an interesting backdrop to this game. It seems like they're all friends, the LaFleurs, the Shanahans, the Salehs. They're all friends. And from LaFleur's perspective, the Niners almost did an end around because Rodgers' agent is the same as Lynch's agent. And all of a sudden, it's like, I thought, wait, whoa. I thought we were friends. Then you just pulled the rug. You almost pulled the rug out from underneath me. And I think what Kyle's been trying to say all week was, whoa. We didn't do that. We were just, I mean, you got a call. It's Aaron Rodgers, but we never even made an offer. Like, we're friends. It's almost like he got caught cheating. It's like, whoa. Like, honestly, we didn't even kiss. It wasn't even like it. We weren't even flirting. It's not even what you think. I mean, yeah, we exchanged a few DMs, but it's not what you think. That's what it kind of sounds
familiar.
Like.
That kind of something to say.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal. It's funny palace intrigue that has leaked out to the public that I love. I live for this stuff.
Right. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about that you pointed out is that how close-knit that fraternity of coaches is, right? That's why they continue to give their friends jobs and they move around. When Saleh took everybody with him, and that's what they're continuing to do.
Was LaFleur Saleh's best man, or was it, or were they for both? I mean, they might be for both. Yeah.
That I can't remember. Can't remember. But yeah,
they go way back.
It does seem to like it's like almost a frat of like, friends putting friends on and continuing to build all that. So pretty soon, if this continues to grow, the whole league will be just a fraternity of Shanahan coaches that are really cool with each other if this continues. Because it's like how many teams already have not only the system but like all those guys like the Jets. The Jets took everybody over there.
Yeah. So it doesn't mean that like the Packers are going to come out with an extra chip on their shoulder or extra motivation to win. It's just interesting. They didn't get him though. I guess having that inside track to Aaron Rodgers didn't ultimately matter. Do you think this is over with though?
No. I mean, as long as Aaron Rodgers is, I mean, I know that Trey Lance is here, but as long as Aaron Rodgers has 1 year left, this is his last dance with them. This is just going to continue to get talked about where he's going to go, what's the possibilities. And like I said, I think this entire offseason with the draft, everything, all this stuff, this is going to be talked about for so long because it's such an interesting process when we find out exactly how all this happened. Like so the other thing that I took away from this was, I hope you guys take Zach Wilson because we haven't watched him at all, which I don't know why I'm taking it this way, but I will. I really think that it was closer to Mac Jones than people think or don't want to believe, right? Yeah. Like, I don't know if it was Lance the entire time, but it certainly didn't seem like it was ever anybody else or they never really had another third candidate as much as I wanted it to be Justin Fields, but never really seemed like that. I always felt like it was going to be Mac or Lance.
Well, my final takeaway from this Aaron Rodgers news is that it got a lot closer than people realized. Like, it got so close that a friendship may have been harmed. And it's not over because it seems to me that this is where Aaron Rodgers would like to play if he had a choice. Mm-hmm. And it seems like this is where, I mean, the Niners would like him too, pretty much that the quarterback that Kyle Shanahan is most enthusiastic about these days is coming into play. So do you feel like this is possibly somewhat of an audition for Aaron Rodgers for 2022? Maybe. What do you think, guys?
You have to think about this too, though. Again, that just sets Trey Lance back a little bit longer. But again, it is Aaron Rodgers.
He'd be part of the package.
Yeah, I don't know.
He'd be part of the package.
Goodness gracious.
And so would Jimmy. That was what it was originally. Apparently, both of them would be.
Yeah, and so number 3, Jimmy, and something else, right? For Rodgers.
Yeah. Well, something to think about. The story's not going away.